Crafty, is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now, Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what it is. Stuff I said. Yes. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles. She can make 3-4 different crafts at one time. She could be making a Christmas card over here. She could be unboxing like BB crafts and flamingo diamond paintings and sealing wax embellishments with the others. You know, she could do all types of stuff, man. You know, all at once.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, super fantastic and wonderful day. Happy Monday, February 9th. I can't believe we're in February already. Almost to the middle of the month, maybe a third of the way through. Fourth of the way through. No, about it, yeah. A part of the way through, let's say that. And because there's no math required today at all. There will be grammar, but not math. I hope everyone's having a great day. Let me know what your weather is like where you are. Welcome in Christine, Destalou, Susan, and Kim. I hope you're all having a great day. Susan is in Peekskill, New York. What is the weather by you guys? Canada, you must be frozen. We are under like 25 feet of snow over here in Ohio. It actually warmed up to the 30s today, which is nice. And the snow on the driveway is almost all melted. However, there's still 25 feet or so in the yard. Because it just gets shoveled onto the yard and piled up higher and higher. So anyway, that is where we're at here. So it's supposed to be in the 40s tomorrow. I'm hoping a lot of the snow melts. So we'll see. It'll be like a heat wave in the 40s. All right. Today I found some Christmas cards that I haven't seen in a very long time. A baggie of them. And I don't remember where I got them. I'm sure somebody sent them to me, like a whole stack of them. So I'll be using those because a lot of them are really cool, and I thought they were really neat to use. We also have a Mad Lib from this Mad Lib book. Oh, 77. Yeah, you're in the middle of summer. On the other half of the earth down there in the southern hemisphere. That's pretty awesome. Kim says it's 21 degrees there in southern Ontario. Some snow, but nowhere near. Oh, yeah. Sometimes in Canada, you guys get a lot of snow. We have a lot of snow for where we live. It'll take, yeah, and when the snow is so dense like that, when it's so thick, you have several feet of it. When it's measured in feet and not inches, it takes a long time to thaw. Let me do my things here. All right. So we're going to... I wanted to give a shout out to Pork Roll Bob and to Tacos for my intro screen and song. And then, of course, we're going to do a Mad Lib as usual out of this book. And what I will do is I will call out the type of word we need. You guys give them to me. If we have a volunteer, the volunteer will pick one of those words. If not, I'll keep track of them and pick the word to go in the Mad Lib. And if someone would like to volunteer, please just type volunteer in the chat. Kim says, luckily you live in a retirement residence, so no more shoveling. Yeah, see, we don't live in a retirement residence, and luckily Todd shovels, but shoveling snow is hard work. Very hard work. Let's see. We're going to start with this. Let's start. I have a verb ending in ing. A verb is an action word like run, jump, or play, and then you just add ing to the end, and that gives us the verb that we need. We'll start with that until we get more people. Hopefully, we'll get enough people to participate and have a fun Mad Lib. We didn't do it last week. Okay. And let me grab these cards. So this here says $2 MH. I don't know what that means. If somebody bought this whole stack of cards for $2, I got a thrift store. I don't know. Spelunking. And I am going to just, especially since Anne is here, I wanted to say this. I'm going to try to do my normal streaming schedule this week where I stream Wednesday night and Thursday night also on Twitch. This is so cute. I love these little guys. We have some, I don't think these are really real. I think these are fake vintage things. This guy is cute. Justin needs to bake cookies for Lenten lunch at church next week. No inspiration. Oh, favorite cookie. What's everyone's favorite cookie? Do I need a food in this? Hold on, let me see if I need a food. No, there's no food. I was going to say if I need a food. I love peanut butter cookies and, of course, chocolate chip cookies. I love and you can make peanut butter cookies that don't use flour. They use just peanut butter, sugar, and an egg, I believe. So, oh, this Santa's cute too. These are gift tags. There is a sentiment. These may have been from more than one person. That's kind of cool. I don't usually do something in that style. This one has a slice down the middle of it, so we won't use that. I like that Santa too. He's cool. Let me glance through some of these. Oh, love the tree. Oh, look at this beautiful cardinal. We have a million cardinals at our feeder, and I like that one too. All right, that's enough to start with, I think. I like that. I think I've done that card recently. I don't know. I'll leave it out. It's cool. Ooh, that's another neat one. Okay, that's enough. Too many choices. Todd would say, too many choices. TMC, too many choices. You usually make peanut butter blossoms. I don't know what peanut butter blossoms are. I know Anne, you do a lot of gluten-free stuff. Do you do the peanut butter ones without flour? Those would be awesome, I think. I like that and that. I'm going to set these insides out and these little guys. All right. Oh, peanut butter with, yes. Oh, I love those. Those are very good. When I was little, not little. Well, yeah, it could be little. A teenager. So I don't know how little that was. We used to go to the mall. I used to live near a mall, and there was a original cookie company in the mall, and they would put their cookies half price at the end of the night, like within an hour of the mall closing. I kind of like this along with this, so I'm going to leave that together. I'm just meanwhile cutting these sentiments out. So, of course, as a teenager, I didn't have a lot of money, obviously. So I used to, and I was almost always at the mall late. They closed at 9 o'clock, I think. So we used to buy them when they were half price. And they had these chocolate chip cookies. And they were scooped out like a cup. And inside was like this thick, delicious, fudgy chocolate frosting. Oh, loved those. Those were my very favorite. They had, I think, chocolate chip cookies with like a white frosting in it, but I liked the peanut butter with the chocolate frosting inside. I can still taste them. I mean, that is like sugar overload. I don't know if I could handle it now, but oh, so good. So good. All right, this here we have and I don't remember how much they were, but half price. I mean, heck yeah. And I would almost always get one when I was at the mall. We would walk by and keep checking to see how many there were, like at 7 o'clock, to see if we thought there'd be any, you know, at 8. And we used to get there like right when they'd change it to half off. All right, where is my box? Here it is, of card bases. So that would be, I will say, if I had to pick a favorite type of cookie, that is my favorite cookie. But I don't know if they're still in business anywhere. What if I do black? It won't go with red because that's kind of a pinkish red. Maybe just white. I have these other ones that are weird. Maybe this would work. These are card bases that somebody had sent me, and I never used them because they're that funky design. I don't think I like them for that particular card, but I will leave them out. You and Becca. Now you guys are going to have to make cookies. I'm a bad influence. Gluten-free cookies soon to satisfy. Yes. I follow Anne on Facebook, and they are always making, oh, that one looks good. They are always making, I don't have a navy blue. I know, I thought of navy blue. I don't have one, but I have this gray, and it matches the birds. Yeah, the best of influences, yes. I'm going to trim a little bit off this right edge just so there's the same amount of like border on all the sides. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to put behind it. I feel like it needs a matte, maybe navy blue glitter paper. Let me see what I can find. I'm going to use snoring as the verb since that's what we have. Snoring. Or that is one of the two that we had that I picked. All right. Now we need 3 celebrities. So they don't have to be, I guess, yes, let's just do regular celebrities. 3 celebrities. Let me write this down. Celeb times 3. Okay, so I remember. All right, let me see what I have for glitter paper. I mostly have my voice back. I have this color blue. Bad Bunny, Lady Gaga, and Nico. I'm writing this down. Paul McCartney, Adele, Tom Hanks. I love Paul McCartney. And I did enjoy the halftime show. And I also enjoyed Green Day last night. I didn't watch the Super Bowl as it was happening, but I did, of course, I had to go on YouTube and find the shows that I missed. I think I'll use this because it's kind of a muted color. The other one is pretty bright. Jon Stewart. Or Jimmy Stewart. I thought it said Jon Stewart. It made me laugh. Alan Alda. You know, I haven't heard Alan Alda in years. All right. My parents used to listen to Alan Alda. Yes, it was quite the show. It was really cool. I liked the part with the sugar cane and stuff. That was really neat. All right, let's see. And of course I liked Green Day. I really like Green Day a lot. They are one of my favorite bands. And I really did like, and I liked all the songs that they did. When I do my shows on Thursday night, I always end with a Green Day song, which is Good Riddance. So I thought it was cool when the other football players came out. It's going to make me cry. Green Day played Good Riddance, hoping that they had the time of their life. I thought that was just so cool. Okay, now I'm going to stop. No more crying. All right. Welcome in, Deborah. Yeah, I thought that was neat. I think I could put bling on the what you call it? The little pom-poms. Alan Alda was at a recording conference I went to one time. All your colleagues managed to see him at one point. You never did. Oh no. I know my parents loved Alan Alda. Or maybe not loved Alan Alda, but we had Alan Alda records and such. So, all right, I think for the Mad Lib, I'm going to pick Lady Gaga, Paul McCartney, and Alan Alda. Only because I didn't read where they are in the sentence, but because of the the title of this, I think it's funny. The gray card matching the birds. Yes, I think that's cool too. Here, I'll let you look at these birds while I do that. Let's see. The first one, in no particular order, Lady Gaga. And the second one is Paul McCartney. And then the third one is Alan Alda. Okay. Now, let's see. Celebrity. We need 2 adjectives. Thank you, Susan. I thought the gray looked really good with these birdies. I wasn't sure what to do today. I don't have a lot of Valentine embellishments, and we used... Sorry, I had to cough. We used a lot of them last week. Plus, I don't send a lot of Valentine cards. And then I did not get my St. Patrick's Day stuff yet. I ordered stuff from Amazon and should be here tomorrow. I really need a drink. I have a frog in my throat. All right. I do fine until I talk a lot. I'm writing these down. Huge, clear, smoky, and charred. Okay. Where is this gray? Here's the gray. Oh, if you hear a weird noise, it was going on at the beginning of the show, but it's stopped now. Like a motorized thing. Something like that. I don't know. It's Ripley. We got her an automatic, one of those automatic dog toys, and it rolls around on the floor. And she loves it so much, and it had this rope attached to it. And it came with a spare rope, which is great because she ate the rope off. However, she didn't only eat the rope off. She chewed the loop that the rope goes into, and it is huge, thick plastic. This dog can chew anything. So I can't even replace the rope. But without the rope, it goes so much faster because the rope used to like stop it from rolling. There's nothing that stops it now. It goes flying across the floor. She picks it up, and then when she picks it up, she doesn't have the rope. Yeah, she is a stinker. She doesn't have the rope to pick it up by, so she picks it up by the side, and of course it starts spinning like crazy. And she drops it, and she barks at it, and she growls at it. She hates it. But she loves it. She plays with it constantly. And if I don't have, it's rechargeable. So every night we charge it up. If I don't get it down for her early enough in the morning, she will sit there and keep going to the counter and look at me like, Mom, it's there. Mom, it's there. She loves it so much. She's insane. Okay, let me get my bling. I piled stuff on top of my bling box. It's not a smart thing to do. And now I put my bling box on top of the stuff I piled on top of it. And it's probably going to fall since the stuff I piled on top of it isn't as large as the bling box. I'm writing these down. Disgusting. I like the adjectives you guys are putting in there. Those disgusting adjectives. Oh, I have some that aren't on a string. Let's use those. Those are on a string. There, I'll put one there. Put one here. And I have some, obviously, I have some snowflakes. All right, let's see. Where is my snowflakes? I have some there, but I have more. Where's my... I have a lot of snowflakes. I have those snowflakes, which I will use, probably. I'm not sure where my other snowflakes are. Welcome in, Ange. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. I could put a big one on here. Well, a medium. A medium size. Welcome in, Michelle. Maybe I could. We had a card making session on. Put one down there. And I'll put one over here. There we go. All right. Put those up there. Last call for adjectives. All right. I think I'll just leave that as is. Oh, on Saturday at your residence, 4 people showed up besides you. Wish you did it more often. Yeah. There's not so many in-person ones. At least there aren't any at all where I live. Nothing in person. We have the Adina Mansion and Gardens. And I lied. I'm going to use some frosted lace here on this hat. And they do a scrapbook crop. Twice a year in spring and fall, I believe. I think they still do it. This here was not upside down. So, but it's not a card making thing. And you bring all your own stuff. And I've never been to it. I've been there when they have done it, but I didn't participate in it. I was there with at a booth kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I can get that little piece off. I can shove it over. There we go. So it's not on the red part. Okay. I'm going to try not to put my fingers in the stickles. I used to go to Crafty with my BFF Valerie. She lived about an hour and a half away from me, and they would have one, I believe it was one weekend a month, and every so often I would go up there, and it was quite awesome. It was like a potluck. So, I always enjoyed it, and her and I would get this big table, and then what was neat is like one of us, we would take turns bringing our die cutter, and then we would both bring a bunch of dies, and you can use dies and embossing folders and stuff that you don't have, and just emboss your, cut out and emboss your stuff. And that way you, stretch your money out a little bit. You didn't need to bring anything. That's cool. Sometimes at the craft day, it was at her church, people would bring boxes of stuff and say, here, take all this stuff. Like paper and just used not used, but stuff that they were decluttering from their homes. So I had gotten a lot of really neat paper and things like that from there. All right, let's see. I need 2 adjectives. Disgusting has to be one. And how about smoky? Let's see. And disgusting. Because disgusting made me laugh. All right, let's do the big one. We need 5 nouns, 4 regular and 1 plural. For St. Patrick's Day, Deborah says, for St. Patrick's Day, you ordered a tartan plaid rosette from the UK. Oh, cool. I ordered for St. Patrick's Day. I don't have a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff. I'm going to go through my paper. I did a stupid thing. I snoozed. I had in my cart at Echo Park their St. Patrick's Day kit. It was $5, and I was picking other stuff out because I wanted to make a $50 order because I thought, save free shipping, right? My excuse, free shipping. And they had their sticker sheets for $1. So I had those in my cart, and I was just kind of hemming and hawing on the other stuff because I really didn't need, there wasn't a lot of stuff I needed. And I think I had a Valentine kit in there and a couple other things, and then I forgot about it, and I didn't go back to it that same day. Well, it went the next day, and they were no longer they were no longer available. So I missed out on the St. Patrick's Day kit, and I'm so upset because that is like, I don't have any St. Patrick's Day from Echo Park, and that kit would be awesome. But nope, I missed out. It is no longer available for $5. The next day it was $14.99 in my cart. I wasn't going to pay $14.99 for it. So I was very bummed. You got my, no, Deborah, you got my kit. I cannot believe I did not go back and get it. I really meant to, but I got tied up doing something else and I forgot. So mad at myself. That would be, because normally I'll just buy from Echo Park and not think anything of it, but I really wanted this kit so bad. Nope. Missed out. Let me write these nouns down. Shoes, hat, house, sky. Cupboard. And thank you, Ange, for putting that in there. So what I did order, I ordered on Amazon. This was before I saw the sale at Echo Park. I posted them, I believe, in the Facebook group. Stickers, they are a diamond painting stickers, and I love to sit and do diamond painting. I usually watch crime shows, real live, like court cases and stuff. And I like to either color or work on a puzzle or something like that. And diamond painting is one of those things that I can do while I'm watching those. And they're glow in the dark. The little drills, the gems are glow in the dark. And then also a bunch of stickers. And I thought the stickers were cute because they had dogs and cats and stuff like that for St. Patrick's Day. So I have something. And I'm going to go through all of my papers, a lot of my, like, the Christmas pads that I have and stuff like that, and pull out just green. I think I have like green Argyle print or stripes and stuff like that. So that'll work. So I'll pick out some green papers to go with it. And I'll keep checking Echo Park. If I can grab that, I will, and I'll get it for next year. But I am so mad at so mad that I didn't get it. I went back and I'm like, it's $14.99. This is a ripoff. I could get 3 for that price. But I did get an email from Echo Park today. By the way, they should sponsor me. I mean, seriously, they should. If you're watching Echo Park, you really need to sponsor this girl. I don't have Echo Park. I don't even have an affiliate link or anything for Echo Park. They need to sponsor me so bad. What was I going to say? Oh, I got an email. I just checked my email not long before I went live. They're having the mystery box thing for $50, and I think that includes shipping. I might have to get it. I wonder. That's right, Ann. Thank you. Echo Park. Get the megaphone. Sponsor our friend. I'm a silent partner. I know. I'm writing these down. Question. Moon, clipboard. Porridge. Oh, gosh. I might have to use the word porridge. That made me laugh. Okay. All right. So I did make this card. I should put one of these sentiments maybe on the inside. Oh, this one here has snow. Oh, and it has this branch. Yeah. I will do that. I'm not going to mat it since it takes up almost the whole inside. I have to be careful because there's stickles on the front. Echo Park posted my Oh no, that's an automatic thing that I think that it does. I know. My fourth wall. That's my merch store. I have CraftyRia merch. Yeah, that's funny. Echo Park really needs to sponsor me. I have contacted them asking if they had affiliate links, and they never get back to me. I should just keep, once a week, I should send them an email. I love your stuff. Don't you have an affiliate link? Can you sponsor me? If you send me a kit, I swear I'll use it online on my shows. I'll make all sorts of videos with it. Okay, let's see. This is really cool. I like the, I think it goes this way. Otherwise, the poor cardinal's hanging off. I like the gold trim on the bottom. It should show up right after. Let me see. I don't have a lot of white cardstocks. I need cardstocks. Card bases. I need to make some more white ones. I think I might have to go 5x7 with this guy. I really like the gold piece along the bottom, and if I use this, I'm not going to get to keep much of the gold without cutting off some of the leaves. Now, really, I could probably just cut this. Well, maybe I could. Hold on. It has a lot of white space. I could move this on there. Okay, let's try something. You had papers in the 6x6 pad that were not cut. Just cut them apart. Oh, you mean like stuck together? I find with their 6x6 pads, I'll show you what they do to me. Hold on a second. All right, so I cut that piece to use. Here's a 6x6 pad, for example. It does this with all of them. So you open it and the glue comes out and they pop out. So like, okay, so for example, these are still stuck in. But if I were to open it, see how they pop right out. So then they don't stay in the pad. And it drives me crazy because then they fall like all over the place. Like this front one. Oh, and you know what? Sometimes when you rip them, they tear. The glue holds too well. But most of the time with the 6x6 pads, just by flipping through them, the papers just come right out. They're stuck in there really good until you fold them. The minute you open it, they pop right. See, like that one popped right out. Like, and if I turn it, if I turn the page so I can see the next one, it'll pop right out. It makes me crazy. And it's any of their 6x6 pads. They pop out. So I need like a sleeve or something to put all of the 6x6 pads in because it makes me crazy. Desta says, I've already broken my no new paper resolution. American Crafts had a vault sale. So you got some Bo Bunny, Paige Evans, and Maggie Holmes paper really cheap. I mean, if it's a good sale, You kind of have to, right? Right. I agree, Ange. I'd rather have them come out too easily than not at all. I think I'll go with the red card base for this. I have that. I also have, that is the same red. I think I have a deeper red. Hold on. That is also the same red. I thought I had a darker red. I thought these reds, this red is darker. I thought I had a darker red. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Kim, you're so smart. Look what I just happen to have. Look. I have the power. Right there. Right there. Here we go. I use binder clips for the Gina K packs. Right there. I have a few. Look, I even have this. Look at this chonker. This heckin' chonker. This is probably a good size. I think that one's going to be too little. This is a medium size. Let's see. It's so smart. I don't know. I'm going to need a lot of these. That one's really tough to do. So it's going to need to be this medium. I might have to order more of this size. There we go. And then that way, at least when I pick it up, it's not going to fall all over the place. I don't know how many of that size are in here. Probably not a lot. It seems to be really big or really little. And the really little ones are too small. But I'll see how many I have. I can order a whole pack of just that size. That's funny. Funny you mentioned. I bought this for some reason and I can't remember why, and I wanted the different colors. I don't remember. I've had it for a very long time. But I'll have to order more of just that size because there doesn't seem to be a lot in there. They come in handy for many things. Okay, back to this card. I'm going to trim off this edge kind of to there. Trim off this edge to there. See what more I need to do. Yeah, well, this size is good. It's the little tiny one. This size is perfect. That little tiny one, it'll go on, but I'll have to squish it really hard. There's even a smaller one. So it's this size here. This one here would fit, but just fit. And I'd have to like muscle it open, and I don't want to mess with that. So that size is fine. Yeah. I use binder clips for a lot of things, actually. Yeah, I can get the lid back on. This I got from Amazon. This big old thing. And I thought the colors were cool. I can't remember. It's almost full. This pad I may have only used, as you can see, I may have used one sheet or something out of it, or maybe none. Now, as they get smaller, I could use the smaller ones. I'm going to cut that little nub off. There. Okay. Yeah, as they get smaller, smaller ones would work. But for a full-size pad, that size, yes, me too. Aren't they fun? I've always loved binder clips. They work well for many different things. All right, so I do want to incorporate this back onto the card because it's really cool. Maybe I thought I would do it maybe as if I were putting a piece of ribbon on. Yeah, I think I will do it like that, instead of trying to line it up with the bottom. All right, last call for nouns. Just stick a bunch in there. Binder clips could be a noun. I'm not telling you guys what to put in. But I think binder clips. I can't suggest it, or I can't add it. If someone wants to use binder clips, they can. Because I'm picking the words, so I cannot. I think I need a little extra. Make it a little longer. Little longer. Longer. Talking my New York accent. Longer. I think I want it this way. Just a little bit of a, there. I'm removing the extra glue goo. Let's see if I can take it off. Okay, and put it in binder clips. These cardinals, I think I was saying this before I interrupted myself with binder clips. We have 1 million cardinals at our feeder. And they look so pretty against all that white snow. It's my show. I can do whatever I want. Binder clips is going in. That'll be the plural. Last call for nouns. You guys put a whole bunch in there, please. And I will pick some. They are pretty. They are so pretty against the white snow. We have a crabapple tree right out front. And they hang out in that, and it's gorgeous. Where would my bone folder be? It's over here. There it is. It's where it's supposed to be, just on the wrong side. Okay, very cool. And tape. There's a story about cardinals. Some people say it is your loved ones that have passed on coming to see you when you see a cardinal. So I think that's a neat story. I always wonder who's visiting me when I see those cardinals outside. All right, so I have this little thing here. No, I don't think I can use that little piece, but I'm going to trim this. That had a funky edge to it. And I'm just going to I'm going to decorate, have a little party on the inside here. Yeah, see, Michelle used same thing. Yeah. Butterflies. I haven't heard butterflies. That's cool. And I always say, this is my own thing that I made up, that sunsets are painted by our loved ones that have passed on. So when you see a beautiful sunset, just think that somebody painted that for you. Oh, I have heard ladybugs. This glue is not being my friend right now. Come on. Come on, glue. It usually is pouring out the end. I just need a little bit. Would you please listen to me and do what I want you to do? Glue. Please, please do it. All right, I think I got enough. It's making me mad. Now I can get the pin back in. Rainbows. Yes, people, there's so many neat sayings. All right, I'm going to just put those two little pieces there up there in the corner. And I need, of course, some sort of an embellishment or something on here. Maybe some red bling. Let me see what that would look like. Since we have red berries, I'll put 3 pieces of red bling. Yeah, that'll work. I always like to put something along my ribbon. There. Oh, that's kind of... I think I'm going to leave that card the way it is. I'm not going to do anything else. I will put this on the inside, though, since I have it handy. All right, let me pick some of these nouns. Of course, binder clips is going to be the plural. Let's see. How many did I say I needed? Porridge has to be one. Clipboard is funny as well. This is all of our office supplies here. Okay, binder clips. And then, let's see. I'm reading this. I have shoes, hat. How about question, shoes, or shoe? Let's go shoe. And question. Porridge. And cupboard. Okay, there we go. Then we need a plural animal. Okay. All right, there we go. That card, that is done. I think that came out elegant and very, very pretty. Oh, and I set it right on top of my stickles card. Look at that. If I just quickly get that off the back. Nobody's going to notice. Okay, that one looks okay. I always put stuff in I almost said in the skunks. In the stickles. I always put stuff in the skunks. I have to stop talking. Okay. I was reading skunks as I was trying to say putting stuff in the stickles. zebras. I love zebras. I want to see. Would this... I could make... Ha 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 ha. I could cut that Santa out. I like it. And make that as a party on the inside. Let's do it. Possums. Oh, possums. I'm going to trim the top just in case it was cut with scissors. And cut it right like that. Oh, the inside looks kind of cool too, but not cool enough to do the special thing. Let me grab a white card base. Okay, and then this could, yeah, that's going to be a party on the inside. Party on the inside. And then let me see if I have a dark red glitter paper. Come closer, Pippa. Come closer. I don't know. Oh, this might work. Maybe. No. This is better. That one would work. That's too, like a purpley red. And the other reds I have are too bright. That one is good. Okay. Ooh, a salad with shrimp for lunch tomorrow. Cool, cool. Okay, let's cut this down to, let's see, I'm going to cut it 4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, that'll give a big border on both the white and around this. That works quite nicely. I had leftovers today from the weekend. I made we had leftover rice and chicken and vegetables, so I kind of made like a chicken fried rice, sort of. It had way more chicken than chicken fried rice would have in it, though. Something like that. I didn't put egg in it, though. All right. And let me see if I can straighten Santa out. Creighton, do you guys hear him? He's whistling like crazy. He's just having a blast out there. All right, let me cut this down a little bit. I am going to cut it there. We don't need all the snow at the bottom. And I'm going to cut it to the top of the trees. Anybody, Kim asks, anybody ever use Stamperia papers? I've never seen it. I've never heard of Stamperia paper. Put this on the inside, a party on the inside. I mean, this could be a card front in its own. But have you seen how many cards I have? I don't need another card front. Of course, I love lilacs and blues, so I'm going to use this as the sentiment. I'm going to cut a little closer to the moon, though. There. We must believe in Santa. I think that's what this card says. Believe in the magic of Christmas. How's that? Okay. All right. Let's see. We have stars on here. And it's in the snow. Of course, that must mean we need some snowflakes. I wonder where all of my snowflakes are. Let me see if I have more other than those Dollar Tree snowflakes. They're not where I usually keep them. I have a whole bunch. Like millions of snowflakes. Generally. All right, let me look under here. Hold on. Yes. No, that's not what I'm looking for. They will work, possibly. I have a big bag of them. I'm going to have to really look for them. Oh, I see them. I found them. That's the ones I was looking for. Or at least that's one size of them. Do I have the little ones? Probably not. That's okay. All right. I have a bunch of these in different sizes. I just don't know. I don't know where they are at this time. Welcome in, Ivan. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. All right. Last call for plural animals. And I will pick one for the Mad Lib. Okay, put this one up there. Some of us know Ivan from Twitch. He's a long time friend. The man, the myth, the legend. I'll put one. Oh, that looks like he's pooping a snowflake. I'll just leave those two. I don't want Santa to poop a snowflake. I could put one on the inside here, though, since they're flat. I don't like to put chunky embellishments on the inside of a card. But flat ones are okay. We really have a party on the inside of this card. Michelle, his butt would get freezer burn. Michelle is so proud, I'm sure. Okay. All right, let me pick one of these Since I accidentally said skunks, let's go with skunks. I was going to go with penguins, but I said skunks accidentally. So let's go with skunks. Okay, that is funny. Now we need a number. Your favorite number. It could be any kind of a number. It could be a fraction. A big number or a little number. All right, there. So, got that one. I think I need a new piece of paper for my notes here. 5, 5, 5, 4. I should add all of the numbers together. No, that's too much like math. If someone wants to add all of the numbers together. All right, let's see. Oh, what card next? Today we're doing Christmas cards because I found some really cool ones and I thought it would be fun to use them. I am getting warm. I need to take my jacket off. Hold on. I am disrobing. If we get 25 likes on this, no, 100 likes on this video, I will do my next stream pantless. No pants, Ria. Ria, after dark. Can I cut this down? Maybe it would end up cutting part of the things off. I might have to make this a 5x7. What about this one? If I cut off the words peace, love, and joy. The stockings are cool. I might do this one as a 5x7 because if I do it in this size, it's going to cut off some of this really pretty stuff and it would cut off the stockings. So let me grab my 5x7 card bases. Let's see. Ooh, this blue might look good. Or I could do it on white. I like it on the blue since this is more of an ivory color and I don't think it goes good with the white. I don't really have to trim this up. Do I? Not really, no. And I don't have to mat it. It looks like it has a piece of fabric behind there. It is really cool. I could put bling on it. I'm trying to decide what I could do to it to make it look super pretty. Oh, look at Aunt, you're awesome. 1401. Okay. Anyone want to add to that? And let me know if you think we should just add all the numbers together. So if someone wants to reduce the number, you could put a fraction. And then we have to do hard math. I'm not sure about something very glittery because this is very muted. More of an antique look. You're not doing hard math. We got Ange to do easy math. We won't make her do hard math. All right, this here is kind of a muted gold. Yes, this will work. I'm going to do I'm going to put this here. How can I do this? All right. Maybe that's not going to work. I don't know. Let me see. Ooh, I know. I know what I could try to do. Let me try this. Let me cut this here. Put this here and that there. I'm going to take my little craft knife here and try not to cut all the way through, but I'm just going to cut this part. There we go. Hopefully, yep, that'll work. How beautimous is this? This is beautimous. I'm going to peel that back a little bit. Put a little bit of this here. Just to help it stick down. Same thing with this little piece here. Just put a little bit in between those two. There. And then kind of carefully again, and I'm just ever so softly going over where I think that is. Trying to just cut through the layer of very thin, it's very thin washi tape. There. Perfect. I guessed right. There. I don't know if you can see that really good. Okay. I wanted to add a little bit of something on there, but not anything too bright and glittery. Bravo, yes. Yes. I give myself a hand. This is the only hands channel after all. Okay. We're going to use 1401 for the number. Okay. The last word we need is a part of the body. And then I will add bling to where these little gold pieces are. Somebody wrote a big long, Mia wrote a big long note on the inside of this. Why is this tape being mean today? Come on. Look, tape. Maybe it doesn't. You know, this card is kind of glossy. Maybe it's not wanting to stick to the glossy card. This card is being a weenus. Oh, no, no. You meant the body part. I'm kidding. I know what you meant. We used to use the word weenus all the time in Mad Libs. Use this tape. Some crafters call it tear tape. This is just, whoops, the kind you throw across the room. Now, if Ripley was here, she would have been excited, thinking I threw it for her. You got it from your temporary swans guy. It's a funny word because it sounds like it's a bad word. But it is not. There's quite a few words that's like panis sounds like a bad word, but it's not. Put panis and weenus together. You might accidentally say something you don't mean to say. This person got their weenus next to their panis. I'm going to get kicked off YouTube. I better not. All right. Let's see. There. Very nice. Very nice. Pick up my scraps. Oh, I remember that. Ange, I remember that. Yes. So Ange knows her Schwann's guy really well. She says he's temporary. Uh-huh. Hey, Mr. Schwann's guy, can I have one of your body parts? My friend online needs it for a Mad Lib. Yes, Miss Angela. You can have my weenus. I don't know what it neither do we. But Michelle, we can make up any story about it that we want. Anne said her mom used to have a crush on their Schwann's guy. That's great. I love it. Popliteal fossa, the spot behind the knee. That is a fancy. That's a $5 body part. Yep, that is definitely, I think that color, gold. I have the yellow or gold. I like this. She used to go out there and flip her hair. That's funny. And that's hysterical. That is funny. I wonder if it was the same guy as Ange's. Did he have a weenus? That's funny. Funny. Ange says it was funny when Mom and Don's Schwann's guy showed up and I gave him a hug. Our relatives from Iowa were like, you are all friendly with your Schwann's guys. Yes. Anne's mom still has it. That's right. I wonder if she got any free food. We used to have a Schwann's guy. I like their some of their ice cream treats, and their frozen pizzas are really good. And I have 4 of these left. So I'm going to put 1 there, and I'm going to put 3, because I like using 3 down in the corner, and I'll put 3 down there, because that's kind of an open space. I'm sure he did have one of those. Your mom used to babysit him. I wonder if it's the same one that Anne's mom had a crush on. You really want frozen pizza. You know, Michelle, I could eat frozen pizza or any kind of pizza every single. If someone told me for the rest of your life you will have to have pizza every day for dinner and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch, I would be there. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch, pizza for dinner. I'm there. You're thinking snack too. I'm sorry. Oh, fries too. Oh, any kind of fried potatoes. Yes. Fried stuff with cheese. Yes. Oh, pizza and fries. Okay, there used to be this place. I think it was at SeaWorld, Florida. Todd would remember. But he's not listening. They had, a food restaurant, a venue, and it had, they had pizza and fries. You could get it. That was a slice of pizza and a side of fries. We were like, this is the best thing ever. You can get pizza and fries. Like that was like combo 3, pizza and fries. Why isn't Todd here? He is playing games online with his cousin and friend. They haven't played in a while, so I'm gonna cut this down. Here and here. Right? I know. Why wouldn't you be here? Why would you rather play games with your friends? You should be here watching CraftyRia. Oh, I need a card. Come on. White. I think white would be good. All of them should be here. We have parties. We do. We talk about weenuses. Yes, I like it cut down. I'm going to cut a little more off the top and a sliver off the bottom to try to make it even. Sometimes I like cards when they are cut down and made simpler. You don't need all that extra white space, or in this case it would have been green space around it. You do not need that. This is going to be the sentiment on the inside. I think I want to put some glitter paper behind this. Maybe gold. Just a sliver of gold. Let's see how it looks with a sliver of gold. All right, I think for the body part, I'm going to go with Popliteal Fossa. As much as I love a good weenus, I think Popliteal Fossa is a funny word. Fossa means like an indentation, kind of. And popliteal refers to the knee. Kneecap. Oh, come here. Come here. Paper. Where is gold? If you were gold, where would you be? That is gold. Gold glitter. There it is. Let's try, that's not big enough. That would be a good color, but it is not the right size. That is kind of a greenish gold. However, it would look good with this. Yes, I think that would look good. Let's do it. Michelle says the cards I made last night have large parties on the inside. I was refusing to have scraps left over. Even use the branding strips. See, there you go. Well, that's like this one here has a huge party on the inside because I had all those pieces left over. This one here does not really have much left over except for green strips. I know what I could possibly do with some green strips though. Maybe I can make a party on the inside. Let's try something. Yeah, this works. This tape is working better on this. Does anyone know about Kairos retreats? Lily is going and I was asked to write her a letter. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. I may be saying it wrong. I said it right. Kairos? I forgot how I said it. I don't know what it is. I've never heard of them before. I'm going to add a little glue to this. Sometimes stuff, well, I forgot this glue is mad at me. I'm mad at you right back, glue. I am mad at you right back. I'm going to have to take the top off of this. And, oh, it's a Christian retreat. I don't know. Never heard of it. You know what you could do? Don't get mad at me, people. Ask Chat GPT to write a letter and then just kind of get an idea to see what it says and then write your own, but kind of take the glue top off. This, yeah, I'm going to have to soak it in hot water. All right. Well, that's what I mean, and that's why you would write your own. Sometimes some of the wording it might give you might be good. It may not. You can't use it. Don't turn in your homework as the Chat GPT. I need to take a little bit more off of that side, a little bit more off of that side. Okay, let's do that. All right. Then we have this Peace, Love, Joy. I will mat it on a little bit of this. All right. You're going to make a card and handwrite your letter on the inside. That's a good idea. Okay. Now, party on the inside, right? What if I, oh, of course this is, it looks crooked, but it doesn't look crooked down that side. Maybe just the card front's a little crooked. I'm going to leave that. Let me see. I was going to try to make a tree. Like 1, 2, okay. Let me cut this about here. Let's try that, right? Then I'm going to take this one here and cut it about there. I can't see where my mark was. Let's do it this way. There's my purple pen. So I have this one, this one, this one. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is a fancy, I know. I have all these strips. And then, oh, I've got that one. That's too thick. I guessed. This thick one could be the trunk there. And gold at the top. Yes. Okay. So let's see. Let's put this piece down here. Problem is, I need a small piece of tape. If I had my glue, if my glue worked, I would put my glue. This is the fanciest inside I've ever done, but it is using up my scraps from this same card. Why doesn't this tape want to... Why doesn't my tape want to tape? I'm going to throw my tape runner away. What? Some of the metals fell apart? That's crazy. And just looking at the American Craft maybe site and not liking the way it works. It isn't set up real well. There you go. Save your money. Okay. I got my tapes. I don't like using this tape usually because you have to peel off the backing and stuff, and it's just kind of a pain. Those athletes work so hard to win those medals, and then they fall apart. I have not heard that at all. Destaloo says they shipped quickly and everything ordered in good condition. Oh, excellent. That's good to hear. Okay, so it's probably new news, Deborah. I haven't heard it at all. I haven't watched much of the Olympics this year. I've been wrapped up in like court TV kind of shows, real court, not dramas. I think it needs a little piece at the top, or maybe gold. It's like we said, we'll do gold. I have this piece. Let's put this gold at the top. Or I could put that green at the top. And let me see. What if I do... Yeah, that'll work. Savannah Guthrie's mom. Oh, man. I've been watching for updates on that. It just breaks my heart. Ugh. I don't have to peel the backing off that. The tape stuck to my finger. I don't watch a lot of like news. It's very depressing. I'm going to put just a dot of glue on this. I'll use Fabri-Tac. It's just very, very sad. I hope they find her, and I hope she's okay. It's so sad. Okay, wait, what site is this? American Crafts? They're having a vault sale. Is that the site? I need to know. Since I missed out on... hang on, I gotta write this down. American Crafts. Vault sale. There. Okay. I missed out on the Echo Park thing. Although I can still get the mystery box. I was going to spend $50 anyway. Maybe it'll have the stuff in it. Okay, so we have this. So we have that tree on the front, this tree on the inside, and I'll just put a piece of gold bling on the tree. And leave it like, no, I don't. And just trying to save me some money. Or maybe I'll put some bling on the tree here. Here. Kind of where some of these big pieces are. Yeah, that'll be nice. Maybe if I do, hear me out, you guys. If I get the mystery box, maybe it'll have the paper pack I missed out on in it. Do you think? It might. I need a couple more to balance this out. Need something like over here. There. That looks a little more balanced. There. Some gold pieces there and that. Peace, love, joy. See, this doesn't, it's not sticking down very well. It's because it's glitter paper. Use my expensive fabric tack. I need to fill up my thing of Elmer's glue. Okay. No more mystery boxes. I don't need another mystery box. I'll look at American Crafts, though. All right, there. We have that. The French couple's costume looks like a pale punk corset. I'm going to have to look at some of these things on YouTube. See if I can find something cool. Oh, pale corset. I was trying to figure out, I didn't know what a punk corset was. Like, I'm thinking of a punk rocker corset. And I'm like, I don't think punk rockers wear corsets. 5 paper pads, 2 die sets, 1 stamp set, 1 stencil, 2 sets of ephemera, 1 set of stamping blocks, and a rotating cutting mat for just over $40. Nice. A punk corset. I'm trying to think what a punk corset would look like. I don't know what a punk corset. We made up something new. So let's see. I have about 10 minutes. Let's do one more. This might be too big. I could do this little Santa. This little Santa. Let's do something cute with this guy. He's on really pretty textured cardstock. That's pink. That's not going to work. No pink. I want the ved. That's pink. No, that's red, but it's not. Oh, no, that is the right red. See, that's me. Michelle, I will spend $75 to save money on shipping. I kind of like this whole deal here. I'm not sure. Clean the ice? Yes. Clean the ice. Let me see. What have I got for... It's going to take me 10 minutes to find something. This might be cute. Hold on. Yeah, I think they would have to clean up the ice. These are some borders. They were sent to me bent like this. But I can cut them apart for a card. Let me see this one here. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. With the Santa. This is cute. It's kind of got the right colors. All right, I know. Let me... Oh, I wonder if it's meant to go. No, it's not. It is meant to go. Huh. It is meant to go in this direction because the Santa will not turn. Okay. I'm going to have to cut that apart. And I will have to cut Santa out. Yeah, I think they're going to have to get that Zamboni out and do something. You're experiencing menopause rage. Is that such a thing? Oh, I don't know. Yes, it can, hormonal rage is real. Okay, I'm going to cut this guy down. Again, we probably don't need all this white space, but then I'm going to need to do something else on this card. Did it get on the ice, though? Yeah, I'm not sure I like this. I think the colors look good together. Then I need something over there. I have some cool things. Let's see. What do I have? Let me see what kind of embellishments do I have? I have some neat Santas, actually. Let's see if any of them go well with this. I have those. Oh, you know what ones I'm thinking of? No, where? Oh, these. That's what I was thinking. I have some neat snow globes. Are any Santa? No, they're all snowmen. Oh, I don't like any of this. I do need to cut this guy down more. Oh, where are I have patches. Let me see if I can find my patches. Okay, got that. Here they are. I thought this card would be fast. Let's see, what could I put? No, none of these are good. None of these are good. Oh, the bell might be okay. I don't really love it. Like, too many Santas. I know, I shouldn't. That's it, I give up. Let me look at these 6x6 pads. See if any of them have something good in it. Oh, this one has cut aparts. Although that's lumberjack. Let's see. Farmhouse probably would not go with this. No. Let's look at this. Oh, these are all too dark. None of these are good, you guys. What am I going to do? No, I don't like that. I like the Santa with all of this. Michelle, I'm actually going to think I'm going to stay away from my boyfriend until his birthday this Saturday. He can't seem to find anything right to say. Right. That's it. No. No. I don't like any of these things. All right, let me see what else is in my thing. Put a piece of pattern paper behind the stick. I will like it better. All right, let me see what else I have, though. I do a gift. Mittens. Oh, behind the sticker? Maybe. Let's see if I have something that would fit there. Oh, I found more snowflakes. Let's see, I have that. I have that sticker. Ooh, that sticker matches those. Oh, okay. Yes. Random crazy thing. And that's a good green. All right, here we go. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way. I have something. I do. This here matches the round ones there. Do I want to put it on the green? No, I think just on the red. I don't know. I kind of do like it on the green. I'm going to do it on the green. So I have the Santa. I have this. And then I have that. Okay, here we go. That was funny. That came out just right. I wonder if this will stick. Yeah. It's glossy. I didn't think this tape would want to stick to it. Make sure I have it this way. There. This guy. A sentiment. Yeah, a sentiment would work if I had one. But I think this is going to be perfect. There. All right, I'm going to just leave that there. I'm going to leave it like this. That's funny that both of those things were together in my drawer. There. Okay. These here I will save for something else. I can even peel those embellishments off. I don't have anything. That was grab bag crafting. I don't have anything for the inside, but hey, we're lucky that the outside came together. Okay. So let's see. We have that. We have that. With a fancy party on the inside. This guy with a lot of party on the inside. This guy with nothing. No party on the inside. It's okay. This guy with very minimal party on the inside. And these guys, I don't think there is. Oh, yeah, a little bit. The sentiment party on the inside. Yep, sometimes you just grab whatever you have. I've had that sticker for years. I've had these also for years. Okay. So, here we go. Let's read this Mad Lib, and then we're going to find somebody to raid. Yeah, tell me which ones are your favorite. Cardinal, tree, and stockings. I like the stockings. I think the tree came out kind of cool. 20-year-old rub-ons. That's funny. We're going to find someone to redirect this party to. And what I realized last time, when we do the raid, look up at the top of the chat, and I think you have to click on it in order to go to that person. I'll try to find a crafter. We'll see if we can find a crafter that's on. All right, so the Mad Lib today is from the Best of Mad Lib books. And since yesterday was the Super Bowl, we have football broadcast. This has to do with high school football, but we'll just pretend it's regular football. I mean, college football, high school football, something like that. Thank you, Michelle. Here we go. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your favorite sportscaster bringing you the big football game between Columbia University Skunks and the West Point Binder Clips. The center has just snapped a shoe back to the Columbia Star halfback, Lady Gaga, who is running around her left question. There, she's tackled hard around the popliteal fossa. Now it's West Point's ball and 1,401 to go. They're coming out of the huddle. The ball is snapped back to Paul McCartney, who fades back and throws a long, smoky pass that is caught by Alan Alda, who is West Point's disgusting quarterback. He's in the clear, and he races over the porridge for a touchdown. No, wait. The referee is calling back the play to the 35 cupboard line. He's going to penalize West Point for snoring. Who knew Paul McCartney, Lady Gaga, and Alan Alda were such football players? There we go. I thought that was funny. I thank you guys for the fun words and all of the fun. Deborah says she saw the movie Dracula, A Love Story this past weekend. You liked it? But I watched it all out of sequence on YouTube for the past couple of months. Just needed it in order. I saw the Stitch live action movie, Lilo and Stitch 2025, before I saw the original. I just saw the original last week, and I loved both of them. Just saying. I really like Stitch. Stitch is so cute. So cute. I love little Stitch. Thank you, everyone, for being here. You guys are awesome. Wednesday night, I should be back on Twitch playing Animal Crossing. I have not played since the expansion, or since 3.0 came out. So it'll be interesting to see what that's all about. And Ohana means family. No one is left behind or forgotten. Very good words of wisdom. And then Thursday night, I'm going to try, as long as my voice holds out, I'm going to try to do a music stream. I'll see how far I get Thursday. I'll try to end with good riddance. All right, let's see here. Let me come over here, see if I remember how to do this raid thing. Stream settings, edit, customization, I think, redirect, add. Okay. Let me put my other glasses on so I can see what I'm picking. Does anybody know of anybody that is currently live that's doing crafts on YouTube? Crafty Ohana, yes. All right, I don't see crafts. Let's see if there's anybody live. Oh, they're all just upcoming. Oh, wait. There is a Royal Craft Night by Queen Crafts. I can't read the rest of the name. It only gives me a little piece there. Royal Craft Night is live. Oh, crafting with Christina. Oh, or creating with Christina. Hang on. Hang on. Let me see if I search for it. Create Christina, Kris. Christina. Oh, it doesn't come up for me. Is she live right now? And is that her thing, creating with Christina? She might not have. I bet she doesn't have raids turned on. The only one I see coming up for crafting is Royal Craft Night, making a keychain. They have to, with YouTube, you have to give it permission to. So if you know Christina, tell her to give it permission to do it. Christine Reese. Okay, let me try this. Christine Reese. No matching results. Ristinereese. Yeah, I have it spelled right. No matching results. So yeah, she probably doesn't have permissions on. So let's go. The only one I see is Royal Craft Night. It's the only person who is currently live. Making a keychain lanyard. Well, let's go make a new friend. And we will raid into that person. It should, when I click end stream, it should pop up at the top. So you have to click on it to go visit that channel. She might be live. It's just if she doesn't have permissions on to allow people to raid her channel, it won't show up. So let's visit this person and we'll see. Thank you guys for being here. Of course, I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll try this redirect, see if it works. Tell all of your YouTube people that go live to be sure to enable raids, and that way we can raid more people. And a lot of YouTubers don't know about it yet, so it's kind of a new thing going on. So, all right. You guys, thank you again for being here. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, thank you to my awesome moderators, Christine and Ange. You guys are amazing. Bye.